before we introduce our wonderful guest today, who will become our host on Friday onwards, I would like to just make some announcement, which I think is very important for all the viewers who are watching. Most especially those people who have completed class 3 a few days ago. Congratulations to all of you. I believe in total, we probably have, including the Vietnamese community, I think we have more than 50,000 attendees or participants in class 3. That's, wow, that's like really mind-boggling numbers, right? And within the English community, we also have quite a fair bit. And for those of you who are in the English class 3, and if you have missed out, because obviously the Vietnamese will be watching the Vietnamese live stream, they will make the separate announcement there. You can come in to Zoom, which is tonight, if you miss out in the activation, because the activation is very important. And let me just double check again. Yeah, the activation is very important. And for some reason, let's say if you miss out in the activation for class 3, 1 or 2 activation, you can come in and be activated again. So that's a very, I just want to refer now to the Telegram channel. If you haven't joined our Telegram channel for class 3 and you're watching, please do. It's very important because it's where you get all the information. So the announcement is the November 10, and the time will be immediately after the evening Vietnamese live stream at 9:30. So you can get the Zoom link in the Telegram channel and do log in. And Mr. Lee, usually he will do some talking and sharing and teaching, and then he will get on into the activation. So this is only for people who have missed 1 or 2 activation. If you miss more than 2 activation, I'm sorry, you have to wait for the next class 3. All right. So, you know, in total for class 3, we need 6 activations. And also for class 3, because there are quite a lot of formulas, for the volunteers to be, you know, able to support you better, we have also come up with another Zoom session, which will be on Sunday. Okay, so that there will be a class 3 Q&A on this coming Sunday after our English live stream. All right, so immediately after our English live stream, you can log in, and this is a Q&A, and I will, yours truly will be hosting it, and together with class 4 practitioners, and we will enlighten you with your questions. So you can get the Zoom link from our Telegram channel. All right, so sorry, Telegram group chat. So you haven't joined, please do. All right, it's very important that you join to be notified of all the updates. Okay, so yeah, without much further ado, I would like to introduce Ms. Trang, and she's all the way from Hanoi. And let me just spotlight her. Yes, and she's from Hanoi. Hello, how are you? Good morning.
Hi, James.
Nice to
thanks
have
for the
you.
introduction.
Nice to have you. Yeah, nice to have you with us in this live stream. This is like I would say an introduction of you as our future host. And thank you so much for being coming forward to be a volunteer with us, and it's deeply appreciated by all of us, as well as I'm sure the entire NLG community. And well, first of all, I would like to ask you, what do you do for a living? You know, I heard in our conversation earlier that you're into wellness. So perhaps you would like to explain more what kind of wellness do you do?
So I'm a wellness consultant, and we provide solution for people, you know, like for weight loss, detox, anti-aging. Yeah, so I've been in the business for 8 years now. Yeah, and it's a passion of mine.
Okay, so apart from the dietary supplement, and do you go into like what kind of exercise they have to, what kind of routine daily that they have to get into?
Yeah. So it's like the whole regimen, you know, like the lifestyle that we can do to keep us healthy and, you know, like stay away from hospital. there are a lot of things you can do, and like with the help of technology these days. Yeah, like for like ozone therapy, like infrared sauna, stem
Oh,
cells,
yeah.
so a lot of things. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm very familiar with ozone therapy because many years ago I used to sell the ozone machine.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. The
So,
ones we use in Vietnam is from Germany.
yeah, Germany is very good in terms of alternative medicine practice, and Germany is very good for instruments because the precision is, and you want to have very good instruments because you don't want to, you're going to heal people, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you want to make sure that it works.
yeah.
So yeah, it's great. In fact, many years ago, I also got this German technology that you just have to poke and you can get the chart that comes out and tells you about the energy in all your different organs. So
Oh, yeah.
it's quite amazing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what do you do? I mean, do you like meet your client and customize or tailor-made something for each and every one of them? Because
Uh,
obviously every individual is different.
yes, yes. No, actually, I work with facilities. So, for example, like if there is a clinic that, like they want to add the wellness scope, or, like a hotel resort that they want to do it, then I come in, I design the program, I train the staff so that they can implement it to the customer. So
All
it's
right.
more B2B, not exactly B2C. I did
Okay.
B2C in the beginning just to understand, the method and actually apply for myself. But later on, then I only do B2B.
Yeah, well, I guess B2B, you get to leverage. So it's no longer, more of your own personal hard work,
Yeah,
and you get to implement systems
yeah,
for your clients. That's nice to know that.
yeah.
And also, I believe that you also have other talent apart from wellness. You're also into trading, right?
Yes.
And tell us a bit more about your trading and how you got involved and where you are at the moment for trading.
Mm. Well, I knew about like cryptocurrency or financial markets for a while, but only when like the pandemic happened, then I see like there's a shift of wealth of the world, and for me, like I choose who I listen to. So I have a mentor. He's in America, and like he's a big like trader in cryptocurrency. So I reached out to him and like asked him to mentor me, and like he has this community that like guiding people to how to trade, and I find freedom in that. Like aside from wellness and freedom, like is a big drive for me. So like the ability to like work anywhere, on like can travel the world, then I'm all for it. And I do see like it's the future, not just run by government or banks. So it's been an interesting year for me. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess a lot of our viewers they probably don't know that part in me because I do have it. I'm also very familiar with crypto, blockchain, and also trading. And in fact, I also have a course where I teach people how to trade. And certainly now that Bitcoin price is going up higher and higher, everyone starts to notice. And those of us who got involved early, like you and I, we are probably just smiling all the way right now, right? And
Right.
yeah, it gives you that freedom because you will be able to trade wherever you are. And especially in this pandemic and lockdown, where people are having difficulty finding jobs, people like us, well, we have that freedom. We can do whatever we want with our knowledge and also make money that way, but with good projects only, right? Only with good
Yeah,
projects,
yeah,
because
yeah,
there are a lot of different types of investments out there, and
yeah.
we have to be very careful.
Mm.
Okay, so what started you off with NLG? I mean, how is your journey? How did you get introduced to NLG, and what was your initial reaction?
Well, I get introduced to NLG by my business partner in wellness. Her name is Kwe. Thank you so much,
Ah, okay,
Kwe.
cool. Wow.
So
Yeah,
she,
Wonder
I used
Woman.
to live in Ho Chi Minh City, not Hanoi, but now I'm in Hanoi. So that's where I met her, and she's just an incredible person. She's so
Oh yeah,
capable with such a kind heart. So
amazing.
I love her to bits, and I trust her 100%. And we went through many, like personal development course together, like to grow the business. So, whatever she recommends, and, I'm all for it. So she actually recommended NLG for my mom in the beginning.
Okay.
But my mom was also recommended. So just a little, like information. My mom found out she has breast cancer around this time last year. That's the reason I moved back to Hanoi.
Okay.
And she was actually recommended by a family member, like her aunt, about NLG. But she didn't attend the class. She just, like joined the live to receive the energy from Chufu. And it works well for her. Like, she actually feels better, and, like she keeps getting better day by day. Of course, we go along with all the treatment also, but, like, I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
And later on, like my business partner, Chikwe, recommended me to join the class. And of course I do. So, like I joined the live stream, for a few one, and then I can totally see the difference. Because back at the time, I think it was during lockdown, and it was the fourth lockdown in Vietnam, right? Like my mentality wasn't good, and like I was feeling not well. So just after a few live streaming, receiving energy, then I can totally feel the difference, like for myself. So
Yeah.
I started join the class, and lucky for me, that was the time that had class 1, class 3, and class 2 and class 3 all in 1 month. So I completed all, and like to be able, just to help myself, and like people around me. And it's been working wonder. I mean, like my energy level is always good. I don't even need coffee, or and before I drink yerba mate, like to help
Yeah.
boost
Just
my
to put you up. Yeah.
yeah. Now I don't feel the need really, and I do it, like for my health, for beauty. So and I think it's working very, very well. And my mom, I think thanks to NLG also, she's recovering well. She's functioning like normal. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice to know that. And I suppose from you, your mom, are there other family members or friends that you have introduced NLG to?
I have a couple of friends that like I introduced to, and like Jay, I think they joined class 1, and some in class 2. Yeah. And it's all well for them, like they feel good, and like if they having like some pain or feeling a bit sick, then like they use energy to heal themselves. So I think it's like it's a really, really great method that I feel the need to pay it forward.
Well, it's good that we open our hearts and our minds, and we can receive this wonderful energy. But unfortunately, a lot of people still have their minds closed, because we like to believe in things that we can see, and we like to believe in things that our conscious mind can accept. That's why when you talk about receiving energy, we cannot see, and a lot of people do not accept also. So, and another reason I find is because we are giving it away for free. And because when we're giving it away for free, people don't value it or treasure it. Yeah, when they pay for it, they will say that it's good, So that's another psychological thing. But nevertheless, I mean, look at the class 3, more than 50,000. Can you imagine? I mean, in one sitting, one session, that's a lot. And I hate to think what will happen in the next class 3. It will probably be maybe even double of that. So yeah, people have obviously seen results, and that's why they are coming into into NLG. So what would be your advice to the people out there? I mean, because you have come forward to become a host means you like to help out, right? So it will be in your nature, like you like to help people. Am I right? So what would be your advice for our viewers who are watching in? I mean, what would be your advice for them regarding NLG?
For me, I think the most simple thing is to just let go, and not think about, oh, whether will this work or not, and like, what is it? Does it make sense? So it doesn't have to make sense to you for it to work, because you see that it works for many people, right? You see that, yeah, it's online, every day there, like, yeah, thousands of people, like, keep learning. And and for me, like, I see that all the people, for example, like, to folk, or like other volunteers, like, yeah, they all like good people, and they have, like, proper jobs, proper roles in their life. So like, there's no reason for them to go around and like, spreading this thing, which is, if it's not good. So my only advice is us to let go, practice receiving, because I know a lot of people are bad at receiving. Because we put on a fence that during our life we have come to learn to put on a fence when it comes to new
the only reason why we put on a fence is because we've been hurt many times before.
Yes. So just let go. You have nothing to lose, and like, it works wonders. So just open your mind, open your heart, and receive this wonderful energy that's gonna do good for your life. Yeah, that's just simple.
Well, I think that's a great that's a good advice. So I hope that people watching you today, some of them will come in and enroll for our next class 1. So yeah, well, I think that's it for today, for my chit chat with you, because people will start seeing you very soon. In fact, as soon as this coming Friday. So you will be hosting basically on Wednesdays and Fridays, and yeah, you have many things to share with the audience when you are hosting. So thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you so much for coming forward with your story sharing, and also to be our host in the live stream. And
my pleasure, James.
So hope to see you again, and on Friday I'll be there in the background to assist you to make sure that everything works well. But I think you're fine. I think you will be okay. So
I'm very looking forward.
Yeah, all right, thank you. So I'll continue, and I will go on to the next agenda. Before I introduce, we have about another 13 minutes before I introduce the live stream. Yeah, a lot of people, as I said, they only believe what they want to believe based on what they can see. And that's why I have come out with scientific videos, right? And these scientific videos are now available in YouTube. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel, because from the YouTube channel, you can see I've started off with 10 videos so far. And let me just share again, lost it. These 10 videos, well, I will be discussing one by one tomorrow, every Thursday, together with Ms. Tu, our host. And just to give you a summary, the first one here is basically we are all connected to the universe. Here we have found evidence to show that during the creation of the universe, everything is from energy. So we are also made of energy through our subatomic particles to particles, molecules, and stuff like that. Then the second one is our amazing thinking heart. Here, research studies have also found that there are 40,000 neurons in our heart. So our heart can think, all right? It's not just our brain. And I will share that in the video. Then our DNA can attract energy. This is a Russian scientist. They actually, 2 of them, they have found that our DNA, can attract energy. So coinciding with the practice of NLG, our body has DNA, and we are attracting energy if we know how to connect. All right. So number 4 is love feeling from our heart can change the DNA external. This is an experiment they did in the United States by Heart Math Institute. And what they have done is that if you have intention with love and everything, you can actually change the DNA, because they get these people who are trained with all these feelings, and then they hold the beaker containing the DNA, and the DNA actually change. So yeah, that's also pretty relevant to NLG teaching. And so this is just an explanation of the science behind it for people who want to know. And everything is energy. Well, this is the law of vibration, law of attraction, and talking about everything around us. Everything is energy when we break it down to subatomic particles of quarks and lepton and Professor Higgs field, or some people call it the God particle. So this is also another wonderful discovery. And then the sixth one is we can influence the behavior of water. This is the late Japanese scientists who found that we can talk to water and water will listen and behave in a particular way. Isn't that exciting? And then the seventh one, which is interesting and important, is the pineal gland, the third eye, because it's a receiver and a transmitter. So the moment we know how to open the third eye, which is the pineal gland, activate it, we are connected, okay? And also the number 8 is the intelligent particles. This is a double slit experiment where the particles will behave in a certain way when you're not watching them. But when you're watching them, they will behave in the way that you expect. That means from the wave form, it will go back into particle form, all right? So this is another interesting part in science, right? And that just goes to show that the energy we are dealing with, they are intelligent, they know. If we are connected, they know, all right? So it's how we, through our activation and intuition, we can feel things, you see? Why we can feel things? Because the energy is telling us something and we can feel, okay? So this is very exciting. Then number 9 is healing from stem cells. Well, a lot has been said about stem cells, and scientists and people have explored deeply into it. But here at NLG, we are able to stimulate your stem cells so that your body can produce its own stem cells to replace and repair damaged cells, and this is for free, right? So that's another wonderful part about NLG. And gamma brain wave, well, we have different brain waves, and thanks to device like EEG, electroencephalogram, I think it's called. It's able to measure the brain waves. And here we talk about the different brain waves from delta to theta to alpha to beta, and the highest one is gamma. And we want to have more gamma brain waves released in our brain, because gamma brain waves have been shown to bring us a lot of intelligence, a lot of peace, and it also helped to increase our memory. So yeah, that is something that at NLG, we certainly, through the 5 minutes and 30 seconds, we believe we are able to do that, because a lot of our practitioners are saying that their children who practice or getting the energy, their grades are improving. And also at the same time, the people who are practicing NLG, they find peace. They feel really peaceful and calm. So I did all this research basically for myself initially, but then I thought, why not? You know, why not just share it with everybody? And that's why I came up with it, with it, because I want people to learn and to also, get to know more about what energy is all about, what NLG is all about. And this is something that can benefit each and every one of us. So if we open our heart and our mind, and we accept this energy, and we enroll for the class, and we practice every day, you'll find that things will start happening to us. In other words, not only your health will improve, but also the rest of your life will improve. Because when you have a higher energy, you are basically attracting, the law of vibration and law of attraction says like attracts like. And this is something which is very important for us, because we can change our karma in a way, when we increase our energy level. So yeah, I hope that those of you who wants to know more, you can certainly subscribe to our YouTube channel, NLG Vietnam Global, and also watch these videos to get a better insight and a better understanding. And if you want to learn more, tomorrow, every Thursday, I will be with Tu and I will explain a bit more with more science facts to share, and also more maybe visuals for you to see. So this is a very exciting moment of our lives right now, because quantum science has facilitated us the glimpses of what's in the other world, in other words, the universe out there, because a lot of things happening in the universe we do not understand. In fact, we probably only have 5% of the knowledge right now of what's in the universe, because a lot of it is what they call dark matter. And dark matter is something that scientists do not understand because they cannot see, right? And what they see are just the visible lights and the energy, and that's only about 5%. So our understanding about the happenings in the universe is so little. And Mr. Lee always said, you know, that yeah, the brain knowledge is so little, and the outer space technology is so much more advanced than what we know right now. So hopefully when people practice NLG, then their intelligence, and again, that is also one of the teachings of Mr. Lee, is that you will increase your intelligence, and mankind or humankind will also get the opportunity to increase their intelligence, and they will be able to discover more. And that discovery will help more mankind to become more efficient. And also, if there is peace on earth and no war, and people will be much happier. Also, there's enough food, you know, there's enough food on this planet Earth. And the NLG practice is to eradicate poverty. And it's like the people who are on top, or the people who are more blessed, they will help the people who are not so, you know, who are suffering. So it's like the humanity will come together, helping each other. And that's what NLG is hoping to achieve. And that's why we hope that more of you will come and find out more about us, and also enroll in our class. And yeah, there will be another class 1 for English. I think it will be around 20 something. Let me just check. Yeah, it'll be the weekend after this coming weekend. All right. So we will then put up the link for you to register, and then you can start inviting your friends and loved ones to experience this wonderful energy. Because if it has helped you, we joke about it. Yeah, don't be a secret agent. Share it, right? If it has helped you, share it with your family, friends, and loved ones, because they too can benefit from NLG. And that's why we make this for free, because class 1, class 2, you can register free, and you can already have self practice of the formulas. And also with class 2, your energy will be high enough for you to transmit, to become support energy to your friends and loved ones who are in need of this energy to heal them. So once they experience this wonderful energy, then they should enroll, because they can also have the self-practice of the NLG formula. And every day we have 2 live streams for the Vietnamese. For the English, we only have 1, which is in the morning, but that is at the same time. It's 8:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Vietnam time. And exactly 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Vietnam time, Mr. Lee will share the live stream transmission of energy together with 300-400 NLG class 4 practitioners. So it's a very powerful healing transmission. And I would strongly recommend anyone who is sick, or even if you're not sick like myself, I receive the transmission from Mr. Lee every day. Okay, so I'm gonna start sharing now the live stream of the Vietnamese, because Mr. Lee is going to come forward very shortly. And let me just open this up. Yep. Okay. Okay, I seem to have a bit of problem with the Facebook. Let me try to get the Vietnam Global NLG Vietnam. Okay, we'll try to get the NLG Vietnam live stream.
Là chương trình truyền năng lượng an lành của Chúc Phúc. Nhưng mà trước khi Chúc Phúc lên sóng thì chúng ta cùng đón xem cách nhận năng lượng như thế nào để hiệu quả chúng ta.
Trong sự kiện hợp nhất tình thương kiến tạo hạnh phúc của NLG Trống Đồng Việt Nam, mời quý cô bác anh chị cùng đón nhận những năng lượng an lành từ Chúc Phúc. Khi Chúc Phúc nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của Chúc Phúc, hình dung những năng lượng từ trán của Chú vào trán của quý cô bác anh chị và để năng lượng tự lan tỏa cho đến khi Chúc Phúc thông báo hết giờ.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG livestream. Mr. Lee would like to send the NLG energy to the beloved audience. When he says start, please look into the middle of his forehead and imagine you are receiving NLG into your forehead. Then just relax and let this loving energy absorb to your body for 5 minutes and 30 seconds until Mr. Lee says done.
Dạ vâng, và bây giờ em Khang xin kính mời tất cả quý cô bác anh chị chúng ta cùng gửi thật nhiều số 5 nha để chào đón phần xuất hiện của chú Phúc ạ. Dạ, con mời chú.
Tất cả anh chị em đến với livestream, chào cô Nguyễn Thị Thu Hương nhé. Rồi bây giờ
vâng ạ. Chào
rồi.
Phúc ạ.
Chúng ta đón nhận cái phần năng lượng chữa lành. Rồi chúng ta bắt đầu.
Dạ.
Okay, we are back, and my apologies if you can hear some background noise because my neighbor is doing renovation. Yeah, and I guess when I speak, then the microphone will filter it, but when I don't, I'm not sure if you guys hear any background grinding of machinery and whatever. Anyway, I'm so sorry, my apologies if you do hear them, but otherwise, I hope you guys have received the wonderful energy from Mr. Lee, and it will have a fantastic healing effect for you, for those of you who are watching this and receiving this for the first time, and for those of you who are logging in regularly at this time to receive the wonderful energy. It's very good to receive it once a day from Mr. Lee. So yeah, before I finish off today, I would just want to remind again the class 3, those who just attended the recent one and for some reason got disconnected through the internet or whatever, one or twice, that means they fall short of the activation. They can log in tonight at 9:30, okay, and they will receive activation again from Mr. Lee. So please get that link from our Telegram class 3 group. And also for the new class 3 students and even the old ones, you are welcome to join us on Sunday morning, Vietnam time, immediately after our English live stream at 9:30 a.m. Vietnam time on Sunday. So that is Saturday evening in US and America. Yeah, you're welcome to join us with Q&A session. So you can ask anything related to the practice of NLG class 3 slides that we have shared with you. And that will, enlighten you in many ways, I guess, because when I first graduated from class 3, I also realized that there's a lot of things that I don't know. And the best way to find out is to ask. So that's why we, the support team, we are there for you in your journey. We don't just abandon you after the training. We guide you, and we hope that you will get the full benefit. And then when you do, then please don't be a secret agent. Share NLG to the world. So thank you so much today for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.